Hey, what's up, you guys? Frankenberry123 coming at you with a awesome deck profile for this format. Oh my god, you guys! I'll have a Banlist talk up soon. By the way, I'm sorry the lack of content this last week. I've been really busy with school and stuff. Hopefully, you guys can understand. I've just been kind of sitting back. I wanted to see what the list was. You know, blah 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 blah. You know, excuses. But anyway, obviously you guys are here for the deck profile. And I see people making lists for this format, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? You're doing it all wrong. Obviously, with Whirlwind to 3 and Duality back to 3, this deck has become so much more aggro than control. I mean, obviously, it kind of fits into aggro control to where the deck is explosive when it needs to be, but it can control the field with all the board presence or whatever, and especially all the stuff that can help it out this format that it can't really help out other decks. So yeah, so first off, definitely max out on this guy right now, you guys. Triple Sirocco, definitely. First of all, it's a Whirlwind target. If you normal summon this under Whirlwind, you can get any monster in your deck besides Dad. And you know, pump effect is great. Obviously, yeah, it's a 2000 beater that you can get out whenever you play Duality. So you're still able to get off big monsters with Duality. So yeah, 3 of him. Next off, you have 3 Shura. Again, searches all but one of itself in the deck. Obviously, you know, 1800 beater, attack, get over monster, special summon Vayu, go for rank 5, or save the Vayu for Icarus attack. I've seen some people play 2 Bora right now. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh my god, this card just got so much better with Black Whirlwind. Like Black Whirlwind, you can get this and you can push for so much damage depending on what they have. Like if you, depending on if you already have a Collude in your hand, you can go Sirocco, you know, fetch Bora, and especially some of the Bora. That's a free Bora you just got, so, you know, and it still pierces, and it allows you to put pressure on the board whenever you need to try to push for a game, which I think is basically what Blackwings are going to do. You're going to play conservative until you go off. Then you're going to go off with like Bora and Gale and stuff. And you're able to create such mass advantage with Black Whirlwind and stuff on the field. And with Collude, it's just, you can't lose advantage pretty much. I mean, unless you just have to, as long as you're playing smart, I feel like, you know, this deck is going to be really good. And I think 3 Bora really contributes to the OTK factor. Obviously, Triple Collude, it's like the second best card in the deck now because of Whirlwind, but obviously, one of the main goals is try to get this guy in your hand, play it like honest, keep it in your hand, make them afraid to attack you. If they're afraid to attack you, they're going to waste resources to try to get your monster off the board, to try to get it to where you can't Collude them, but you're going to be able to have so many more monsters that they pretty much wasted a card getting rid of your monster, and you can search for all your Colludes. Pretty much, you know, Colludes, and you're able to thin through your deck so fast with Black Whirlwind, you can search out all your Colludes, or like a Collude and a Blizzard, and whatnot. So, yeah, you're just able to keep all these in your hand pretty much. So yeah. Double Blizzard still. I feel like if Whirlwind would have went to 2, I probably would have played 3 Blizzard. But I feel like with Whirlwind at 3, you guys think about this real quick. You will draw Black Whirlwind as much as you will draw Sirocco, Bora, or Shura. You will draw, and I feel like, while this is a good top deck, you can search with it for Black Whirlwind. You probably don't need to keep very many of them in your deck, because you probably want to keep one in your hand as a backup plan in case, because this is very good late game. Obviously, with some of the bigger trap cards like Torrential and Bottomless Hit, this card just got so much better. 1 Gale, 1 Zephyros, 1 Vayu. I actually still am playing Vayu. I was sort of kind of agreeing with some of the people saying cut Vayu, but I feel like it's an Icarus attack target. You can synchro with it. Lets you go into more synchro plays. Yeah, I'd still play it. I feel like the deck hasn't gotten fast enough to where it doesn't matter. And, you know, obviously if it's in your graveyard late game, you can come back. I've had so many people forget about Values, and I just come back and go for Armor Master or Silverwind and just push for game. And Dad. This card is pretty good right now, obviously. It's never really been bad, so... Oh my god. Oh my... Konami. Konami, you're really pushing the chains on it. You're... Putting it to 2... was giving a deck a resurgence. Putting it to 3 was testing it. You're testing. I don't know if Blackwings are going to be the best deck or a top deck this format, but this really helps. You don't know the feeling of winning until you go at least double or win Sirocco. You are able to generate so much advantage off that it's not even cool. It does kind of suck that the resolution has to be, you know, done before it can search, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Yeah. And a lot of people haven't been talking about this, but I feel like Triple Duality, well, you can dig to all your resources. It's really good that it's back at 3. I may cut one, though. You have to realize to where, like I said, aggro control, you're going to play control until you can go aggro, but it hinders your play sometimes. While you can have a Blizzard in your hand from Black Whirlwind, pretty much after you have Black Whirlwind, Pot of Duality almost isn't needed. But it does help you hit your Black Whirlwind, which is a very good thing. Obviously, it can help you hit your Siroccos if you have Black Whirlwind and stuff like that. But it's good to have, but sometimes it can sit in your hand. So, yeah, I may keep it at 3, I may not. I don't know. And Allure, another reason why I think maybe you don't need Duality at 3 is because you do have Allure. That's draw power. That is, you guys, that is 7 cards in your deck. That is almost a third of your deck that is devoted to searching out other cards. Do you guys realize that? These let you search through 3 cards in your deck. These can grab you any monster in your deck. And this lets you draw cards. So basically, any combination of these, you're getting a choice of 3 cards out of your deck, 5 cards out of your deck, and any monster out of your deck. So if you open up with any combination of these, you're going to go through over a third of your deck in a turn. So you're gonna get this. You're gonna get this, and you can search a Blackwing out. That is one that's 30. That makes the deck 38 with the Black Whirlwind, or 30, 34, 33 with the other card you searched out. 33, and then that makes it 30. So you went through a third of your deck, and then that's going to be 28 cards left in your deck drawing from Allure. So that is pretty crazy right now. Book of Moon, I think it's going to be really good this format. Obviously, slow-paced format. You can go off the board and stuff. A questionable card right now, but I feel like it's needed. I feel like this format's really going to be a set 5 pass, and I feel like in this deck, Lance kind of overrides MST, because Lance, you can chain any response of any activation. You really don't care about bumping down your monsters, because you can always bump them back up. Like with Sirocco and stuff, you can always special summon the board. You're able to gain advantage off the cards as long as you keep them on the field. Kind of like 6 Samurai. So yeah, I feel like this is pretty important. Double MST, obviously we're going into a back row heavy format, so MST. I'm not playing it at 3 right now, but it's whatever. And Dark Hole, last card of the Trinity we have. Auto Traps, triple Icarus attack. It is the perfect answer to anything in this format. And it with Black Whirlwind, I really think gives the deck a chance this format, because you can respond this to any back row and +1 off them. And obviously, if it's like a Mirror Force or something, you've probably already gotten your Black Whirlwind search off, so you're really not losing any advantage with it. 1 Bottomless, I'm kind of sad about that. Along with 1 Torrential, I honestly think that needed to go back to 1 anyway. That card's pretty stupid. Double Mirror Force and double D Prison. I feel like the battle phase will be a lot more important in this format. So yeah, I'm playing those. And then to finish it off, I am playing Solemn Warning, because Solemn Judgment's banned. I don't know if I'd play it or not, but Solemn Warning, keep those monsters off the field so I can try to push for game. Now onto the extra deck. one Blackwing Graham. It's a Kalute target, which makes it auto better than that other Winged Beast Synchro Vortex. And I think it's got 100 more attack, and it is Icarus attackable. Cat Daddy, probably best level 5 in the game. 2 Armed Wing. I'm only going with 2. Obviously, that gives you 2 to Blizzard with, but if you Blizzard with it, you can't value for it. And if you value for it, you're just gonna have to go Blizzard into a Gaia Knight or something. So, yeah. Then for the 7s, we have Armor Master, Black Rose. You really don't go into level 7s that much, but obviously you need to have him there for whenever you need him. Then for level 8s, you have Stardust. I honestly feel like this card is going to be really good this format too. Silver Wind for the value target, and Scrap Dragon to get off the board. I'm not playing Crimson Blader. Honestly, the extra's at like 16 right now. I can't find space for what to cut. I'll let you guys decide what you want to cut out of it. I feel like Crimson Blader won't be as good this format because I feel the format's going to be a lot slower, and needing to negate special summons won't be as big of a deal. For the rank 4 Crazy Box, and if anything, I'd probably cut this. I mean, it's a dark, so that's pretty good. But I mean, it's kind of a subpar card. Just really depends. Abyss Dweller, still I think gonna be really good. Diamond Dyer, everything's Winged Beast, or yeah, everything except Dad. And obviously it is a 1 card out to everything. And if you can have like boars on the field and stuff, you can always special summon this and then just tribute your boar and stuff. 2000 beater. Utopia, negate attacks. Maestro, flip stuff face down. Then you might be able to go for like a Blizzard play or something, and then hit over the stuff with Armed Wing. And then I'm playing Evigish Chimera right now. My reasoning for this being that I feel like going into the next format, floaters might see like a resurgence with Goblin Zombie and stuff like that. Just put them back in the deck. It may come out depending on how the format shapes up. This is just kind of my take on how the format might shape up and what measures I might take to go against it. And with Goblin Zombie, I know Lind, it doesn't work with Lind anymore, but we still see Mermail players, obviously hit Lind, or, just anything like that. Any destroyed and sent to the graveyard floaters. So, yeah. Anyways, you guys, that was my September 2013 Blackwing deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't have a side right now. I could have probably built one, but I feel like the goal of deck profiles is to help you guys out. And I can't say right now what the format's going to be, and I don't know what precautions I'd take to decide against it. Probably Skill Drains, I think will be good going into this format. Skill Drains and Dust Tornadoes or Night Beam. It depends on just what's your thing. So anyways, you guys, I hope you'd enjoyed. So like always, just like, comment, and subscribe for more content. I should have more new format deck profiles coming up later. I might do a GB one. I kind of built the deck off the OCG ban list, but I'll of course acquire it to this ban list, and hopefully I'll get more September profiles later. So anyways, you guys, that was Frankenberry123. Like, comment, and subscribe. So Frankenberry123 signing out.